Good morning, my friends. It's Monday. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm broadcasting not from my office. Why is that? I'm actually working from home this morning. I'm on my laptop, and so no card cam this morning. Why is that? Well, it's because our annual fire inspection happens today. And so I did not want to deal with the potential of being interrupted by the fire inspector while I was talking to y'all. So I get to work from home for a day. But members, remember, we have a members-only live stream that really does require card cam, or it'll be better with card cam. So I'll be back in. By that time, the inspection will be over, and I will be back in the office this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where I hope if you're a member of this channel, you will be joining me, where we're going to run through all the things you can do with just 3 cards. And we'll do that by having you ask questions, and I'll give you readings, but my limitation is going to be 3 cards. So we're all going to see how I handle each question with just 3 cards. So it should be really instructive from a reading tarot perspective, and you get a reading. So if you're a member, make sure you join us this evening, what you can do with just 3 cards, and I'll be back in my office with card cam. In the meanwhile, welcome to my home. So happy to see you all. All right, so Marion Newbury, happy anniversary. I was wondering if you were at Omega this weekend. I heard from my friend Nancy Hendrickson. She said she had a good time. I hope you enjoyed her presentation. And thank you so much. Clearly, you joined my channel right after we met last year at Omega. So that is so cool. And thank you so much for being a member at the stars level for this whole year, and for the super chat in celebration of that. Really, really appreciate that. And so glad we met. And I hope you had as much fun at Omega this year as we did last year. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member here. And thank you for helping out with a super chat today. Thank you for going all out for us. Really appreciate that. That is so sweet. Lisa Harmon, thank you for being a member. And thank you for a generous good morning super chat. I have to tell you, I love Monday mornings these days. So nice to spend some time with you to start the week. And thank you all so much for your generosity. Special shout out to all of the members. And Katie Kondo, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for being a member. Really, really appreciate it. All right. So, and once again, if you are a member of this channel, your presence is requested tonight, live stream, 7 p.m. What you can do with just 3 cards. If you're not sure where the link is, I will put it over in the Facebook Global Tarot Circle group. But it's also in the playlist, the members only playlist. And make sure you run through that members only playlist to make sure you've seen all the exclusive videos that are available for you at your membership level. Tonight's broadcast for members of all levels. Bring your questions. You'll hear me rant about the whole 3-card reading thing because I don't love it. I know it's a thing, and that's why I'm teaching it, because we all need to develop proficiency at all the things, whether we love the things or not. We need to be proficient at them. And so we'll talk about 3-card proficiency, and we'll see how proficient I am, because you know what? I do not love the 3-card reading, and I do not understand why tarotists are so enamored of 3 cards. Oh, just do 3 cards, just 3 cards. We'll just do 3 cards. Don't tell me how many cards to do. I'll do as many cards as I want, except for tonight, where I will indeed do just 3 cards. All right, and today we start off with the 3-card weekly reading, 3 cards for the collective, and individual readings for all who request, and I see many of you getting your requests in. So let's get going. I have with me for my work from home day, one of my favorite decks, Lightseer's Tarot. And so, let's get this thing going. 3 cards for the last week of July. What do we see for the collective? And let me know if the collective reading resonates for you. What do you think about it? Oh, and while I'm shuffling, you didn't ask, but I'll tell you the baby report. Elliot has been home for a few days. Parents are doing great. Elliot's doing great. He goes to the pediatrician for the first time today. Aubrey is still in the NICU, also doing well. Possibly we'll get her home in about a week. And again, there's nothing wrong here. Elliot just blew the curve. That's the thing. It is miraculous that Elliot was able to go home when he was. He is, Aubrey is exactly where she should be and where we would expect both of them to be. Elliot is just some super champ kind of baby. So that's how that all goes. All right. So what they've been doing is they switch off. One parent stays with the baby at home. The other parent goes in to spend time with the baby in the NICU. And Allison apparently is spending most of her free time with the pump and doing very well with that. So the kids are getting their good mama nutrition, even though they're in 2 separate places. All right. 3 cards for the week for all of us. Let's see what we got here. And Claire C says, I bet they miss each other. Right? Right? I was talking to my friend who's a home birth midwife, and she said when everyone's home together, they need to spend just like 3 days cuddled up in bed, all 4 of them together, to sort of reset from the NICU. That's what's recommended by the home birth community when the NICU is involved. And I told that to Alice, and she's like, man, that sounds like a good idea. So apparently there will be a 3-day lie-in for this family of 4 as soon as they're all together again so they can get reacquainted with each other. All right. Let's see what we got here. 3 cards for us all. Okay. First, the Knight of Pentacles, Monday morning, gotta go to work. So, a lot of us are just going to be focusing on what we got to focus on, the things we have to do this week. Fine. The 6 of Wands reversed. How many people are working jobs they don't love, or are not happy with what they're doing, or are not feeling a sense of purpose with their day-to-day lives? I think this is really sort of an indication, whether it's about a job or what you're doing in retirement or just what your life is about right now. If you are not feeling like you are in the game the way you want to be in the game, you're going to have to sort of reevaluate the game. And the 8 of Pentacles, yeah. So it might be you got to go back to school. It might be you got to learn something new. It might be you got to do something till you get it right. So this 3-card reading is very work-oriented. But remember, even if you're not a person who works a job, we all are working on something. Von Reyes, I feel those cards. Yeah. So what you got to do is ask yourself, in your day-to-day life, are you feeling like you're in a situation where you can win, where you can feel good about what you're doing? And if you're not, what do you need to do? There's 2 choices. One is to dig in, keep doing it, and win that way. And the other is to choose something different, learn something different, and do it differently. And you'll have to figure out which is which. But there it is. Angelic Michelle, those cards are really on target for me. Sarah, oh my, these 3 cards definitely hit hard this week. Yeah. Yeah. So, you got to be feeling the win or the possibility of the win, or it's hard to play, right? And so find the strategy, find the knowledge, find the path that makes you feel like you're winning or you're in it to win it, or what's the point? All right. And lots of love for Lightseers Tarot. I have so much love for this deck, I've got to tell you. Sabrina, you're right on the nose with that one, Christiana. Work changes here. Got classes this week to up my game. Got it. Lisa Harmon, I definitely feel the 3 cards. Pamela, so powerful, those cards are for me too, right? There we go. All right, so I am scrolling back to the beginning. I will take requests in the order in which I see them. And the first request I see is from my good friend Smile Soul 20. Thank you so much for being a member here. Hope to see you tonight. And your card for the week, look at you. You get Temperance. So this week, remember to be patient with yourself, with others, and with the passage of time. And remember that there probably is no perfect solution to anything, but you can find something that works well enough, right? So don't seek perfection, seek the right blend. Carrie Dunnick, so nice to see you. Here is a card for the week. And remember, folks, write down your card or try to remember it. So if you join us on Friday for the Friday weekly wrap-up, you can let me know what cards you got because it's fun to look at your Monday card and your Friday card together. All right, Carrie Dunnick, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Ace of Pentacles. So I wonder if there's a new project, something new at work, some new reward, some new project, some new position, something you're working on this week or working toward this week that really will be planting a seed for something wonderful for you. Good thing. Okay, Pamela's Insight, great to see you. Here is your card for the week. Justice. This week, remember to be fair to yourself. Remember that the only person who can put up guardrails around what is right and wrong for you is you. And if you don't do it and other people trespass, who's going to stop them? It's you. You get to say how you want to be treated, and you have to treat yourself fairly. All right. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is a card for you. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. That goes back to what you were saying about the 3-card reading. I feel like there's some stuff going on at work that you're not thrilled with, and some things that may be feeling a little out of balance or a little uncomfortable. And I think you're going to have to think about, what are you going to tolerate? What can you try to change? What should you try to change? And you might spend some time thinking about that this week. How can you restore balance to the force? You'll have to figure that out, but we're starting the week feeling a little out of balance. Febborn, I see what you're doing here. A miraculous Monday. I think Friday was a fabulous Friday. I like it. Is tomorrow going to be a terrific Tuesday or a tremendous Tuesday? Perhaps it will. Okay, Febborn. What thou sayest to start the week. Ooh, I like talking to you. All right, what do we got for you, Febborn? Death, rebirth, reversed. Stick to it. Stick to your project. Stick to what you want to do. Don't let people take you off your path. You know what your path is, stick to it. That's what I say. Teresa Chase, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. And members, Teresa, Von Ray, Smile Soul 20, Nalini, Peggy Lou, Clumsy Clairvoyance, all y'all. Tonight, 7 p.m. What you can do with just 3 cards. Be there or be square. Seriously. All right. Teresa, here is a card for you. Thank you for being a member, and thanks for using a members only emoji. The 10 of Wands reversed. So this week, what you really need to do is think about your responsibilities, what's in your mind, what's on your heart, what's on your plate, what you have to do, And are there some things you're carrying that you don't really need to carry anymore that aren't really yours? And if that's the case, is there a way to just let it go? Don't carry more than you have to. Chara Saddlemeyer, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Hope to see you tonight. A card for you and a card for Lucian, certainly. Okay, so first of all, for you, Chara, the Devil reversed. You know, honestly, this is a very good sign for this week, that this week you may find yourself getting on top of something you need to get on top of, getting rid of something you need to get rid of, finding some healing, finding some positive change. It's a good thing. Okay, Lucian. Second person to get this, we have Justice. So Lucian, remember that in order for things to be fair for you, you have to look at what's fair for others. It's really easy to just stay focused on how things are feeling for you and whether you're happy with what things are, how things are for you. But look at the people around you and how are things for them, and is there anything you can do to help them? If we all help each other, we will create more balance. All right, Nalini Kalu, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for being on your emoji game, as you are. All right, Nalini, here is a card for you. The Six of Swords reversed. There are ways where you are feeling like things are not moving forward the way you want them to. And, your feelings are real. Your concerns are real, but, the question is really, what are the reasons that you are feeling the way that you feel? And what can you do to sort of logically express what's going on? There's a lot here that says stay in your logic, not in your emotion, to try to work things through this week. And a card also for Brad, of course. Okay, Brad, you're the second one to get this, the Ten of Wands reversed. Feels like, Brad, you have carried a lot, emotionally, responsibility-wise, like you've had a lot. And you don't always like to share what's really going on with you, and you don't always like to allow others in, but it's time to. So contemplate that this week. All right, Peggy Lou Leven, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Hope to see you tonight. Here is a card for you. The Three of Wands reversed. So this week, I think there are some things that you're aware of that are not going the way you want them to. And it's upsetting, and it's bothersome. You need to look at where you have control. What are the things you have to accept? What are the things where you don't know yet what the deal is? And what are the things where you can make a difference? Do not spend energy on things you can't do anything about. Do put your energy where you can indeed make a difference. Hey, Clumsy Clairvoyant, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you, please and thank you. All right. Hey, you get the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this week, I'm wondering if you can take some time off and do some fun stuff for you. I am wondering if you've got some projects going on that you're working on launching down the road a bit and might do some work on that. And I do wonder if there are ways you might be feeling a little ungrounded. It would be good to do some grounding exercises and to think about, what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel ungrounded. Arlette, so happy to see you, my friend. Here is a card for you. The Five of Wands reversed. So this week, this is not a week to get in fights with people. This is a week to compromise, collaborate, figure out what you can teach others, what you can learn from others, even others who might be a little irritating. So it's not about fighting. It's about trying to collaborate, and work with. Good luck. Jake, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Fool. Jake, you might have some real opportunity this week, either literally or metaphorically, to begin a new journey, to recommit yourself to something that is important to you, to be willing to trust yourself and the universe a little bit more. This is a very important card, and I feel like it is speaking to you, Jake, to encourage you to have some faith in yourself and in your journey. Not just this week, always, but start this week. Cassandra Revelta, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for the week. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. So there may be ways that you are not feeling equal to all of the tasks. And the question is there someone else making you feel that way? Are you making you feel that way? Or are there really tasks that you're dealing with that you're not equal to, where you need help? What's really going on? Really try to evaluate that. Try to figure out, is this something you're doing to you? Is this something someone else is doing to you? Or is there really something that needs to be fixed? One way or the other, we want to go from this to this, where you're feeling confident and on top of things. That's the goal. Raquel Revelta, Art and More, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Thanks for using the members only emoji. Here is a card for the week for you, the Chariot reversed. Things may not be moving forward as quickly as you would like right now. And, if there's something you can do to move things forward, fine, but you might just have to sit back and relax and let things take the time they're going to take, and recognize that you're not necessarily in the driver's seat of the things right now. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay right this minute just to relax and let it unfold. All right, friends, I dropped a link in the chat. And I also dropped the same link in the community thread. Make sure you hop on over to Staarcast, Staarcast. Make sure you subscribe to that channel, please. We need new subscribers. And watch the Staarcast Variety Show Episode 1. We are back with our YouTube show and podcast, but with something new. We are doing a whole new thing. I'd love to see what you think about it. So go ahead and check out our first episode and let me know what you think. All right. Hey, Ben, Libra Does Tarot. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is a card for the week for you. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. So remember that in its upright position, this was one of the cards of the week for the 3-card weekly reading for all of us. I am wondering, and I don't know if you have like a jobby job as well as your tarot job, or if your tarot job is your full-time gig, I don't know. But there's something about some job that you're doing where it may not this week be going exactly the way you want it to go. Think about corrections that you might want or need to make. It might be good just to take a little time for yourself and do a reset. That might be helpful. And be patient with what it takes to build what you're building and where you want to go. It will take time, and that's okay. Hey, Pamela Phillips, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. A card. A card for you and a card for your daughter. Great, so nice to see you. Okay, Pamela, you also get the Fool this week. Be open to new adventures, new ways of looking at things, new ways of seeing things. Be open to new possibilities this week and try to have some fun as well. And for your daughter, the Empress reversed. So that's an interesting thing. When the mother has asked for a card for the daughter and the daughter gets the Empress reversed, What do we want to do with that? But really, what I want to say to your daughter, Pamela, about this card is, if you are the creative one, you are the creative one. People can have other ideas, that's fine. But you have to own your ideas, your creations, your stuff, your ability, and don't let anyone make you feel like you don't have it in you, because you do. That's what I would say to your daughter. And once again, big thanks to Marion Newbury and Claire C. for the super chats and for being members here today. And so Marion, I didn't see in there your request for a card, but we're going to do it in honor of our 1-year anniversary together. Marion Newbury, here's a card for you. The Tower reversed. So that's an interesting thing. And what I want to say, and I don't know if you're thinking about the planet, the nation, or something going on in your life, but what I see when I see this is whatever it is you're thinking about that you are super worried about, it is probably not going to be as bad as you think. That's what I have to say this week. And Claire C., thank you for being a member. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Here is a card for you, the 5 of Pentacles. So, Claire, you got some stuff going on this week, I think. Maybe dealing with some financial stuff, maybe dealing with some health stuff, maybe dealing with some house stuff. Take your time to figure things out. There are opportunities for everything. You will be able, in time, to do all the things you want to do, and you will be able to figure out how to make it work. Trust yourself and trust the universe. That's the key. Nesty, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. So, Nesty, is there anything about where you're living that you're not happy with? Is it time to rearrange the furniture? Is it time for a big house cleaning? Are you looking for changing where you live? Something. You want to change up the energy of your home this week. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Bring in some fresh flowers. Do something to change that energy in the space you live. This week, it will change everything in a good way. Maya Starbucks, so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member here. Really appreciate you. You're driving, but I'm so glad you're here. So here is a card for you. You can listen in replay. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Maya, you've had a bunch of stuff going on. There's ups, there's downs, there's ups, there's downs. And this week, you want to spend some time thinking about the recurrent patterns in your life that you do not like. And what can you do to change them? Because you have that power. Lisa Harmon, thank you again for being a member and for the generous super chat. Really appreciate it. You've got your place. We all said you would. It was easy as pie. Hallelujah. We appreciate that. That is fabulous. Congratulations. The next request I see is Diana Price. Thank you so much for being a member here. You got your writing assignment done. Yay. And now it's time for your card of the week. Yes, indeed. The Knight of Swords reversed. I know that you've been trying to figure out what comes next and what you want to do. Take a beat. Before you figure out what comes next, really recognize how well you're doing right now. And this week, pay special attention to the writing work and to your communications in general. If there's going to be any kind of kerfuffle this week, it's going to be around communication. So be careful about that and remember to be patient. Melissa Grosso, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. The Star reversed. Melissa, there are so many good things in your life and a few things that are really not satisfying you. And it's okay. It's okay to feel not satisfied. It's okay to want to be satisfied in all the things. And just recognize this week, as you kind of slog through some things you'd rather not slog through, recognize that you are working toward creating exactly the life you want. You've got like half the life you want right now, but you're working on creating it all, and you will. Lisa Harmon, here is your card. Lisa Harmon, Six of Cups reversed. I think as you're looking at this new place, you are reviewing the events, everything that has happened that has led up to here. Some beautiful things, some sad things, some bittersweet things, all kinds of things. And so this week, you're going to be thinking about the whole journey that has led you to where you are now. And that's a beautiful process, but also think about the journey forward with hope. Kim K, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You're signed in on your other account, so I don't see your membership, but I know you are. All right, so here is a card for you, Kim. The Queen of Wands reversed. I wonder if you're not feeling your best, physically, mentally, emotionally, in some way, not feeling in your full energy right now. And I feel like the thing you need to do this week is really do a lot of self-nurturance so that you can feel 100% yourself. Okay, just scrolling here. Lisa McCord, nice to see you. Yeah, it's so unusual. Like I never work from home. My office is like literally a 5-minute walk from my home. So, I'll just go into the office for gosh sake. So it's so weird for me to be home. And I'm kind of liking it. All right. Lisa McCord. You're the second one to get this. The Empress reversed. This week, focus on your own creativity. Focus on nurturing yourself. Focus on really good self-care this week. That's the important thing. Ali Mammon, nice to see you. Here's a card for you. Ali Mammon, you get the Magician. This week, I really want you to think about the power that you have in your life to create what you want. Don't worry about what other people do or don't do. Think about what you can do, what your tools are, what your skills are, what your abilities are to create what you want. Oh, thank you, Kim. The babies are good. The twins are doing very, very well. Elliot meets his pediatrician today. Very good. And Aubrey is doing well in the NICU. All right. Jackie Masters, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is your card for the week, the 10 of Swords reversed. This week, let the clouds clear. This week, find what is true for you. Do not be afraid to seek your truth. Do not be afraid to know your truth. Do not be afraid to speak your truth. Look for your truth this week. Kim Morse, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being here this morning. Here is a card for you. The Three of Pentacles reversed. With everything you've had going on, you've been spread so thin. And you've still been doing your best to take care of all the things. And you've done a good job. This week, if you could take a little time off and take care of you, that would be really ideal. Lynn Collins, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here is a card for you. The Lovers reversed. I think this week you really need to think about what's going on in your life right now, work-wise, personally, in all ways. What's working for you, what's not working for you, and make some decisions about what you're going to keep in your life, what you're going to change, what you're going to work to manifest, because it's time. It's time to evaluate and get ready for changes if changes are what you want. Oh, Allie Mammon, thanks for asking. The twins are good. Katie Kondo, once again, thank you for being a member, and thanks for the super sticker. I see your request down there. I will get to you in just a few minutes. Autumn Pond, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And all members, I want to remind you, we have our members-only live stream this evening, 7 p.m. Find the link in the members-only playlist. What you can do with just 3 cards. Bring an interesting question. And let's see what I can do with just 3 cards. All right. 8 of Swords reversed, Autumn Pond. There has been something recently that has been a problem or an issue or something that's been bothering you recently. You're going to find solutions, or solutions will just happen this week. Things get better this week. That's what you need to know. Things get better. Betty Fleischer, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The 7 of Pentacles. Betty, you're going to be busy this week. You got a lot you got to do. Nose to the grindstone, doing your things, and that's fine and that's good. But try to find some joy in it and try to find some time for joy for you. Maria Parisi, so nice to see you. A card for you and for Anthony, most certainly. Maria, the 5 of Cups reversed. You know, I think you will find this week that while there are things that cause you grief, there are also things that bring you joy. And you will see both of those this week, the grief, but also the joy. Keep that balance. You know, allow there to be joy in the spaces. Seriously. And Anthony, before I do you, I want to say thank you very much to Autumn Pond for helping out with the super chat. Really appreciate that. Okay, Anthony, here we go. Anthony, death, rebirth, reversed. If you have a clear vision of what it is you want to do, stick with it. Seriously, stick with it. You may have to change the where or the way, but the idea, stick with the idea. It's a good idea. Christina R., nice to see you. A card for you and for Karen Winkle. And Karen Winkle is a member here. We appreciate both of you here today. Christina, here we go. The Tower reversed. So whatever it is that you are particularly worried about right now, it will resolve. It might be a little sticky, but it'll be fine. It will resolve okay, I promise. And Karen Winkle. Here's that Knight of Pentacles again. Karen Winkle, I feel like you are this week on your march toward career stuff that you're going to be doing, career change, career growth, career learning. It'll take a few minutes, but you're getting her done. And it's taking you in a good direction. Pamela's Insight. A card for Rita, certainly. The Hanged Man. So, Rita, there are some things going on in life right now that you can't do anything about. Be at peace with what you cannot change. And recognize that so often the only adjustment we can make is in the way we think about something, the way we talk about something, the way we process something. That's where you have control this week, so that's what you want to pay attention to. Angelic Michelle, so nice to see you today. Thanks for being a member here. The next request I see is Katie Kondo. Katie, once again, thank you for being a member. And thank you for the super sticker. Here is a card for you. The 10 of Cups reversed. There are definitely some things going on right now where you are missing what you want and what you need, and it's making you sad. And on one hand, you have to keep working for what you want and what you need. You have to hold space for the fact that, you know, if you're sad and disappointed, you're allowed to be sad and disappointed. But you also have to find ways to cheer yourself. So that's holding space for a lot of different things. And, the other thing that this card, when it's reversed, sometimes says to me, and I think it may be appropriate right now, is you have to be aware of the dysfunction of the people that you care about, but you cannot be responsible for their dysfunction or to their dysfunction, if that makes sense. So think about that. Okay, and Wendy Milano has been a member for 3 months. Yay. I'm sorry, 13 months. I just misread that. No, not 3. 13. Excellent. And thank you so much for the super sticker in celebration of that, Wendy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So let's see. Angelic Michelle, thank you so much for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Emperor reversed. So, Angelic Michelle, I feel like you've spent a lot of your time in life in public service, serving others. And I think there are some things going on right now. I don't know how much this is like global or national or community or just in your own life. But it feels like you're not feeling as supported as you would like to feel. And I think this week you want to spend some time thinking about what to do about that. Whether it's asking specific people for support, whether it is working or organizing on a larger level, whether it is energetic work to feel more supported by the angels, by the universe, by your own higher self. But one way or the other, this week you have to think about finding support. Hey, Sarah, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being a member here. So you pulled the 3 of Pentacles for yourself this morning. Great card to start the week. And I pulled the Ace of Pentacles for you. So clearly focusing on work and grounding and taking care of what you have to do, but recognizing that these are seeds for your own stability, for your own success, for your own wealth going forward. Leslie Jones, nice to see you. I'm going through a really painful breakup, so hopefully during this week I'll get better and won't feel like dying. I am so sorry. I know that's really hard. So let's see what we got going on here. The Queen of Cups reversed. You will be sad this week. You are allowed to be sad. But here's what I'm going to say. Be sad that you don't have what you thought you had. The thing about this breakup is it is not that this was a workable situation that is choosing not to work. It doesn't work, and it doesn't work for a reason. And so be sad that it is not what you wanted it to be. Be sad that it is not what you thought it was. But recognize the necessity of this nonetheless. All right, Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Here's a card for you. The 4 of Wands reversed. This week, I think you're really going to look at what isn't feeling stable for you, what isn't feeling good, what isn't feeling right, and how can you start to fix it. That's really the thing. That's the thing right now. Okay. Hang on, I just over scrolled, and here I am with Gemini Sun's card just sort of hanging out. Like, make sure you see this card. But seriously, I just totally overscrolled. Here we are. I'm back where I'm supposed to be. Okay. All right, here we go. Hey, Good Journeys Tarot, Rosemary, so nice to see you here today. Glad you're here. Lots of love for the 3 cards. And the next request I see is Wendy, Makeup and Fashion Insomnia. Here is a card for you. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Wendy, this may be a little bit of a difficult week for you. There may be some things not exactly going your way. What you need to look at, though, is the patterns. What are the patterns in your life, in your behavior, and the behaviors of others that cause things to go not the way you want them to? What are the patterns and how you can change them? How can you change them? That's what you want to look for. Hey, Lydia Mephistopheles, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Queen of Swords reversed. So this week, Lydia, be very careful about what you think and what you say. You have some things you really need to do some contemplation on. Some things you really have to think out and figure out. But don't speak your truth before you know that it is your truth. And when you're ready to speak your truth, make sure it's going to serve you to speak your truth. Be careful, be measured in your thoughts and words this week. Is that a warning? It actually is. Yeah, be careful. Okay, Minnie W. The Emperor reversed. Minnie, this week you really want to think about what you need to do to create more stability in your life. Whether that's emotional stability, financial stability, whatever it is, what do you need to do to feel more secure and more stable? What do you need to ask for to get what you need to feel more secure and more stable? That's what you have to look at. Pamela's insight, feeling a little called out, but it's a good thing. There you go. Okay. Oh, Karen Dunnick, it's a new boss starting today. Yeah, it is hopeful. For sure, for sure. Morgana the Great, nice to see you. Here's a card for you. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I wonder if you can take some time off this week. It feels like it's time to get away from the grind. It's time to do something different. It's time to change it up a little bit and refresh. That's what you want to focus on this week. Hey, baby cakes, nice to see you. So we're playing tennis and ping pong this week. I'm in, absolutely. Here is a card for you. This card's been coming up a lot lately. Does it mean smash the patriarchy? Perhaps it does. The Emperor reversed. For you, baby cakes, though, I think it's about finding your stability. What's going on for you personally, emotionally, financially, career-wise, where you are not feeling stable, where you are not feeling comfortable, or where you are not feeling respected? What can you do to respect yourself more, and what can you do to garner those things in your life? That's what you got to think about this week. Don't get angry. Get busy. Seriously. Hey, Jenny, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Hermit reversed. Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. Talk to your friends this week. Have some fun. Get out. Do not sit home all alone unless that's really what you want to do. And even then, maybe pick up the phone and talk to someone. Know that you have friends and feel connected with your friends this week. Julie Rogan, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here's a card for you. The Knight of Wands reversed. So Julie, this week you really want to think about what's next. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? It may be that where you are in your life right now is not where you thought you were going to be or not where you wanted to be, but here you are, so where do you want to be next? Think about that. Spend some time thinking about what's possible and what you want going forward. Because, it's just like when you're skating or driving or riding a bicycle. Wherever you point your nose is where you're actually going to end up going. So figure out where you want to point your nose. Okay. It's also true when you're learning to use progressive glasses. That's what they tell you. Just point your nose what you want to see. All right. That was weird information for me to share with you, but there it is. All right. Ms. Silver 41, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Devil. All right, my friend. This week, think about what you are attached to, what you want to be attached to, and if you are attached to something that is not serving you, what you want to do about that. Seriously. Okay, Christine, Anna Marie, nice to see you. Two of Wands. This week, think about your future. Think about your plans, your goals, what you can do, what you want to do. Think about your ability to manifest by doing the mundane things and also the spiritual things to make things happen. Ah, Raquel, card on target. Got it, got it. Very good, and thank you everyone for your feedback. I always read it. I don't always read it aloud in the interest of time, but I do always read it, and I appreciate it. Okay, Mystics Haven, a card for you. All right, Mystics Haven. Magician. This week, think about your power in life. Think about your ability to create. Think about all the things you know, all the things you're able to do, and own all of that. And use that to plan your way forward. All right. Yeah, what's your muggle job, Marion? In the tarot community, that's really become a thing. We've like adopted Harry Potter speak to talk about, you know, if you're a professional reader, but you also have a jobby job. People use the term muggle job. I like Harry Potter. I'm not so fond of J.K. Rowling's opinions on certain things, but I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. But here's my problem, and I don't love adopting, I don't love the fact that our community adopts Harry Potter speak. Although I'll be the first one to tell you which Harry Potter house I'm in, right? Ravenclaw. But here's my problem. Harry Potter is fiction. Fiction. And it's about fictitious witches. I'm real. I'm not fiction. I'm a real witch. And so I don't love taking fiction and bringing that into my very real life and my very real world and my very real career. And I recognize I'm in the minority here. But that's why I say jobby job instead of muggle job, although I do recognize that the majority of my community would say muggle job. Just saying. All right. Oh, good. You enjoyed the StarCast show, Jackie. Good, good, good. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Ben, yes, trying to build the tarot business takes a lot of time. Keep on blogging, though. I love your blog. Okay, and thank you to everyone for all the feedback. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Okay, the next request I see is in the country. Here's a card for you. King of Wands. This week, be the leader that you are. Use your creativity, use your spirituality, use your voice. Be a leader and be strong in yourself. Amber A., nice to see you. Here's a card for you. The Ace of Wands reversed. You may not be feeling your best this week. You really want to take some time and nurture yourself and really try to build your inner fire. What brings you joy? What inspires you? What inspires your creativity, your spirituality? Spend some time thinking about that this week. You need that. You need that rejuvenation. And again, everyone, thank you for the feedback. Wendy Milano. Again, thank you for being a member. And thank you for the super sticker. Here is a card for you. And y'all, if you watch the StarCast Variety Show, you'll see Wendy Milano in it. And if you want to be in it too, I need peeps. So just reach out to me and say, what can I do to be in your show? And I'll give you a thing to do. All right. Wendy Milano, look at you. You get the Fool. And, you know, the Fool has been your card for a little while, I think. All kinds of new adventures in so many ways. Recognize that you must go forward, continuing these adventures and ventures without fear, with trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the path, trust in the universe. Allow yourself to be in a place of joyful trust, even in the face of change. Angelic Michelle's 37 years in government service, retired, and some family members, wait a minute, I just overscrolled. Some family members have changed the way they feel about me. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Yes, Sarah, you are all about the work this week. Michelle, I believe they're upset that I retired. Ah, ridiculous. You earned it, Michelle. Okay, Clumsy Clairvoyance, here is your card for the week. Thank you so much for being a member. Really appreciate you. All right. Here we go, Clumsy Clairvoyance. We've gotten this for a few people today. Death, rebirth, reversed. Stick to your path, my friend. Do not let anyone convince you that you're not on the right path, or that you're not doing the right thing, or that you're not cut out for being who you are. You are fine, and you are on your way to where you're going. Be tenacious about being yourself. Purple Sunflower, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Empress reversed. This week, pay special attention to nurturing yourself, your creativity, and your own well-being. You are important. Treat yourself like you're important. Hagatha, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Kathleen Patricia, glad that you're here. Here's a card for you. The Magician, a few people have gotten this today as well. And this is a great card for you, Kathleen. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your process, have faith in your path, and recognize that you have real skills and real tools. And this week, some new opportunities may open up for you. Okay. And again, everyone, thank you so much for the feedback. I really appreciate it. The next request I see is Monique. Here is a card for you. The Four of Swords reversed. No rest for the weary this week, Monique. You're going to be really, really busy this week, and that's okay. You've got the strength. You've got the stamina. Take advantage of the opportunities this week to really get some stuff done. Horse Van Dunn, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. A weekly card for you. No, you are not too late. Ha! The Star. Wishes fulfilled, my friend. This week, a lot's going to come together. The light is shining on you, my friend. This week, good things are happening. Wishes are coming true. Be open to that possibility. JF1, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Ace of Swords reversed. This week, it is up to you to figure out what is true and what is not. Do the research, figure things out, figure out what is true and what you... I don't know if you are hanging on to something that isn't true, or if other people are doubting your veracity. I don't know what it is. But you have to figure out the truth this week. Oh, Wendy, I'm so sorry you're dealing with challenges, but the Fool is with you. And Betty Fleischer, thank you for that reminder. Everyone, please do like this video. Most appreciated. Melissa Clare, nice to see you. The Eight of Swords reversed. Melissa, you may think you're stuck, but you're not. This week, something's going to happen that will help you feel freer to do the things you want to do, find the things you want to find, and accomplish the things you want to accomplish. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I've gotten to the end of the requests. If I accidentally missed someone, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate. And if you're just getting here, last call for readings, y'all. Oh, thank you, Horse Van Dun. It's a dress from Old Navy. And it is definitely what you would call a granny dress. Let's put it that way. But I am a granny now, so there you go. All right, if you're a member, join us tonight. What you can do with just 3 cards, 7 p.m. Remember that I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. Just reach out. My link tree is here on this channel, so you can definitely reach out to me. And I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you to everyone who helped out with Super Chats and Super Stickers. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Like this video, and if you have not subscribed, please do. Thank you all so much. Take really good care. I'll see you tonight back in the office with CardCam.